All right, wonderful and beautiful, glorious day it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us all rejoice and be glad in it. Absolutely, it is a super Saturday. Absolutely, it is. RIP to my Jeanette. She would say it like that. It's a super Saturday. It is May 24th, 2025. Okay. We are almost completed with the second halfway through. We're over halfway through the second month in the second quarter, and we're almost done with the we almost completed with the second month of the second quarter. All right, halfway through, getting ready to roll into the new month and the last month of the second quarter. All right, so we're almost halfway through the year. All right, so it's YT on YT, yours truly on YouTube. Okay, and it's your weekly trade watch list from for May 25th through May 31st. All right, so here's the deal. Appreciate the individual that's on the live stream. Appreciate you for showing up. I know you could be doing anything else other than, listening or watching to me about foreign exchange trading, but I appreciate you for taking time out of your busy schedule. All right. So I want to recognize that. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin actively and live. Okay. Let's go over some of the ideas that we're taking. Okay. So let's go ahead and go look at Bitcoin. All right. And so here's the deal. Here is the deal. Let me see. All right. Hey, what's up, nephew? What's up, nephew? What's up, JJ? What's up with it, man? Oh, Lord. You excited about going to the next level? You excited about going to the next level? Uncle love you, man. Uncle loves you. All right. All right. So hopefully hopefully your brother is watching this. Your eldest brother is watching this. Because he's the one that's interested. He's the one that's interested in the skill set. So he should be watching this. All right. So let's see. Let's get into. No. Let's see. So we're gonna get into Bitcoin. All right. Gonna get into Bitcoin right here actively. And so here's the deal. This is the trade ideas that I simply took on Bitcoin. I took a trade from this level right here. I bought Bitcoin from here and took it to this take profit, this orange line, this 111,789 and 28 cents. And you can see I'm not capping, because what you can't do and what you can't fake is this. You can see how this orange line is sitting here. You see this clock right here. This clock is gray. So the thing about it is this. What that means is I put this line right here before the price got to this level. And once the price activated at that level, the clock went dim. And I can show you the alert right here on the clock, right here where it says Bitcoin triggered, your area. So right here, let's see, you got May 23rd, but then you got Bitcoin right here. Let's see, is this you can see, and you can't fake this. You can see right here where it says it was created, May 22nd, and the time that it was created, and you can see when it was triggered. So you can't fake these alerts. I can't fake them. So you can see where right here on the right hand side it says when it was created and where it was triggered. Okay, so you can't fake it. You can't fake the alerts. So I put this. I got in for Bitcoin right here for a buy, and I got out right here. And so when price hit this area, it simply closed out. But I was going to look for a sell as well. So bought from here, was looking to sell from right here, and I didn't get a chance to because I got preoccupied with something else. I was also at work. So it's not all the time that I'm going to be able to take the trades that I set the alerts for. But I'm not glued to the screen all day. I'm not glued to the screen. I mark out a supply demand zone. I set an alert, and when the market alerts me 3 different ways. Here on the TradingView desktop, the TradingView app, and it sends it to my personal email that I have registered with my TradingView account. And so then I see it. I go to my phone, boom, open up the app, see if it's ready to buy or sell in my area that I zoned out. That's it. That is simply it. Okay, it's not that hard. But in order for you to know where to buy and sell at, you need to come not come on these live streams. You need to join my free community, my free trading community. Is listed in the description below. You have a trading community, and then there's the trading signals chat. You download Telegram, create your Telegram account, and then you simply add yourself to both of those chats. And what I do is I put out a weekly schedule of when I'm going live recorded Zoom calls where you'll be able to ask questions, vibe with me, see the pre-trade process, see the during the trade process, and see the post-trade, and me documenting my stuff. Like, I'm really passionate about this skill set. I'm really passionate about this industry, and I really want to help people to, excel in it, whomever wants to excel in it, because at the end of the day, you're not hurting me, you're only hurting yourself. Okay, because I understand this information. Okay, so that was a nice sale from here that sold all the way down and did its thing, right? Now, here's the deal. Let's see. If I were to erase everything on Bitcoin right now, as not erase everything, because I'm gonna keep this stuff up because I got my alert set. Let's see, but I'm gonna erase some of the stuff that has happened. So here's the deal. I look at divergences. That's my thing, man. That's my thing. That's my absolute thing. Let's erase this. All right. So now that, everything that has happened, I got a bit of a cleaner picture. Let's see. Let me erase this. So I can see what we have going on now. That's all that yellow. That's on the 1 minute time frame. I have a color code system with my charts so I don't get lost in my own analysis. All right, cool, bet. So let's see what we have. Oops, got to erase this. Cool. All right. So we have a divergence. Price landing upward. Price landing lower on the RSI. Let me erase this stuff. Okay, cool. Should be good. Yeah. So you got a divergence. Price landing upward. Price landing lower. Same exact area on the RSI, right? So that's a divergence. Now, we see how price simply refilled this supply zone right here. This low was created, came back, refilled the supply zone, went down, broke the low. So now All of this internally right here was trend line liquidity, right? And the market simply ended up breaking this old low and creating a new low. So now what I'm looking at like this is how you look at it. Boom. This is being a break of structure. Okay. Price ended up doing what? Accumulating right here, reaccumulating, going back to the supply zone, ended up doing what? Selling off. So now this right here is a break of structure, which now means what? Now I have to do this. This is unmitigated. You can see how this particular supply zone right here is unmitigated and nothing came back to hit this wick. Nothing came back to hit this supply zone, right? So I don't know what's going to happen, but in the future, this is an area of interest where the sellers could appear in the market because this is an imbalance that simply did what? Broke this old low and led to this new low right here and did its thing, right? So I have to take that into consideration that all of this may be a complex pullback in order to get back here like this to then do what? Possibly sell off and create a new low. I'm not saying that's going to happen. What I'm saying is that can happen. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going to happen. All I do is read and react. All right. Read and react. So now that the market has broken this low, I can now do this. Hey, this is a definite supply zone. This is an area of interest where the sellers can come into the market at. So I will map it out like this. Cool. Right click, template, 1 hour supply zone. Cool, bet. So now what I'll do is this. Take this horizontal array, place it like right here, like so. Map it green since I'm on my 1 hour time frame. 1 hour alert. Boom. I got templates already saved, so I'm able to do this, quickly. So then I'll set an alert and say, hey, this is a H1 supply zone. Let me know when price hits this particular number, when it hit this particular area. And then I'll do what? Come back to my charts and see if it's ready to sell. That's all I do. Look, create a clock. You see how it's lit. The clock is lit right now. Once price decides to come back and hit this area, boom, it'll turn gray. It'll notify me 3 times through the TradingView desktop, TradingView app, and it'll go to my personal email. Okay. So it's not that hard. People make trading hard. So boom, I just set an area as an area of interest. Now, if I want to look all in between here, I can go to a lower time frame. I'm gonna go to M15. I'm gonna look for my divergences and my changes of character, and look for areas of interest where price can buy and sell at. So this right here, it looks like it wants to diverge from here to here, right? And we're on the M15, so I'm gonna put it as purple, right? So let's look on the RSI. You can see it. Look, see? Divergence. But price hasn't changed character yet. This is the change of character area. This is the last lower high that did what? Broke this old low and led to a new low. Okay? So now what you do is this. Okay, cool. I know that this is an area of interest where buyers may be what? Interested in order to do what? Push this market back up, right? Maybe a hidden demand zone on a lower time frame, right? So I go to a lower time frame, see what's up. Let's see. Let's go to the M1. Looks like everything has been mitigated. Let me see. Price may want to come back down here. So I could possibly zone this particular area out like this on the M1 time frame. I could possibly zone that out, and price may want to come down here. And I could say this is a 1 minute demand zone. So I'll see what's up. Let me see what's up first. So it broke here. So this right here would have been the last area of demand. Did it break here? Tempting to. This is the last low that mitigated this low and went up and broke this structure right here. So let's see, make this orange. So this area right here seems like if it doesn't, you have to look at this particular area first, because this particular area is the low that mitigated this and went up, and it broke this structure right here internally. It broke this high right here. So it broke this old high right here. So I have to give this one consideration, this particular area. So now I look to the, I already looked to the left, I mapped it out. Now I look to the right where price is currently at, and I see if price wants to accumulate. It doesn't want to create a bullish divergence on a lower time frame. And it seems to me it does, because this is slanting lower like this. Make this yellow. And on the RSI, you probably see how it's slanting upward, attempting to. So, but what I'm hitting at is price may want to push down a little bit lower. Price may want to push down a little bit lower, because what I'm looking at now is that you had the buyers come in right here, right? Push out, create this high, came back low, respected this demand zone right here, and it pushed and respected this supply zone right here. You see what I'm saying? So now you have a confused market. You have a confused market. But if I look to the left, if I look up at the top, I can see if I already had a redistribution. I can see if the market created a redistribution yet, because then that would strengthen my accumulation. So you see this right here? You see how the market created a redistribution? Make this orange. All right, the market created a possible redistribution right here. So I may be in an accumulation right here. So you have price diverging right here, changing character. Look at it. See? Goodness. You got equal lows right here. Boom. That's a divergence, change of character. So if you was to map out structure, this low led to this high, to this low, to this high, to this low, broke this structure right here. There's an internal change of character, led to this high, and then price obviously diverged and changed character right here. Price came back to the supply zone right here, sold off, went back down. So this could be an accumulation on the 1 minute time frame. But from market experience, I'm seeing that price may want to shoot down a little bit lower. Price may want to shoot down a little bit lower. I'm not certain, but I just read and react. I don't predict. So, like I said, you got the bulls appearing right here, pushing out, creating this high. Then they came back to mitigate this low, and this low has not broken above this high to create a new one. And I'm seeing just from market experience how price may want to do what? Push a little bit deeper to create that bullish divergence. Look at it. See how it's pushing deeper? Look at this. So that's why I didn't take the buy yet. And so when I look to the left, if I look to the left, I see this unmitigated demand zone right here. Price may want to come back to hit this particular area right here. That's possible. And then may want to go bullish. So because the market broke that zone, it has now become liquidity. So I'm going to zone this out as a 1 minute demand zone just to be on the safe side. 1 minute demand zone. Mark that. Create an alert. Even though I'm active at the charts, I always create an alert just in case I miss it for some odd reason. Mark this yellow. And then say, hey, M1 demand zone. I always create an alert, even though if I'm active at the charts. I don't know what I'm end up doing. So here's the deal. Look at the bulls coming in. See how the bulls are coming in? So now it depends on how this candlestick finish. I may take me a buy entry. and take that buy entry into here. So let me see what's up. May take me, let me get my Bitcoin buyers ready. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take, let me see. Let me see. It's retesting this candle. Be patient. I'm in a possible accumulation. Let me see. But it may just go back to the supply zone right here. So I'm gonna go for a buy entry right now. Give me a buy entry on Bitcoin, and my stop loss is gonna be right below this engulfing candlestick. Let me see what's up. See if it hits. Put my stop loss at 107, 211, 47. 107, 211, 47. Okay, see what's up. See what happens. Let's see what happens. See, I'm in a possible accumulation. I see I have my price attempting to diverge. Now it could break a little bit lower and deeper. It could break a little bit lower than where my stop loss is at. But I'm just giving it a shot because I see this redistribution on the 5-minute time frame. I see this redistribution. And like I said, this just may be an accumulation just to refill this imbalance right here on the M5. And then it's imbalanced on the M15. So I'm going to look to see, because a wick is right here. I'm going to look to, let's see, 15. Yeah, right there, I'm going to look to probably take partials right here, that particular area. So let's see what's up. I'm going to look to take partials right here. So my entry, I'm in profit. My entry was 107. Wait a minute, 107. They put me way up here. 473. Put me way up here somewhere. All right, this was my entry. 107473. I'm in profit right now. You gotta now while you're in the trade, you gotta have proper trade management. My stop loss is at 107, 211. 211.47. Okay. And then this area right here is gonna be TP1. All right, so I'll take partials right there. My TP2, I'm going to go, I'm gonna shoot this thing above here. Like, let's see, up here. May want to go back to I'm gonna go back to this 1 hour zone. 110, 710, 73. Profit level 110, 710, 73. Cool. So this would this would be a 1 to 12 if it hits. Like overall up here, it'll be a 1 to 12. All right. So right here, I'm gonna set my alert for TP1. And even if I'm active at the charts, like I said, I set alerts. TP1 is right here. I already set it. Cool. I'm in profit. So when that gets hit, I'll simply close 50% of my partials. What's up, Tony? What's up with it? So actively in a Bitcoin trade right now, I'm in profit. This is my entry price. This is my stop loss. And I'm looking for price to minimum, at least hit this imbalance. And I'm going to close 50% of my partial. So right now we are um in profit. We are in profit. So let me put my overall TP in, which is overall TP is 110,710. So 110,710 0.73. So all right, cool. So if price decides to hit this $107,927.55, I have an alert set and lets me know, hey, your TP1 has got hit. Your TP1 got hit. So then I'll go into my trading platform and close 50% of my volume. And then I'll take my stop loss price and move it at break even, move it at profit. And now I will have a what? Risk free trade. And then I let the market take me out. I don't like to take myself out the market because I don't want to get into a point of position where I say, oh man, I should have stayed in longer and I'd have had more money and stuff like that. So I let the market take me out. That helps me work on my emotional discipline and emotional intelligence. Okay. So yeah, I know like when you're able to understand and read a market, it's powerful. It's very, very powerful. And the only way I can teach you is if you download Telegram, create a Telegram account, and add yourself to my free trading community. The trading community chat channel and the trading signals chat channel. We come on here, we're vibing, even for 1, 2, 3 hours, at least minimum of an hour. And I'm teaching people what I'm seeing in the market. I'm helping people from all faces, people in London, Nigeria, Mexico, people in Detroit, people in Chicago, so it doesn't matter. I help you set up your trading account and things of that nature. So yeah, get at me. It's free. Why not utilize it? And it's a skill set no one can ever take away from you. And I'm sitting here in a live trade in profit in front of your face on live stream. So I seen a setup and I took it. So let's see. I see that what I see is this can possibly be the change of character area. It obviously has to break in order. It has to break in order for the market to be considered a change of character. So because we already discovered that on the 15-minute time frame. Let's see. We already discovered that on the 15-minute time frame that this thing is diverging, but it hasn't changed character yet. It hasn't changed character. And the market probably came back down to this low. You see how the market went up, respected this supply zone right here, came back down, created this move, right? And I looked at it on the lower time frame to get a scalp entry that possibly wants to turn out to be a big overall trade. So if it overall goes all the way up here, then it's a 1 to 12. It's a 1 to 12. So when I take these partials, price hit our TP1, I take these partials, I'm gonna let the rest of it ride to 110,710. So we'll see what happens. See what happens. See what the market wants to do. So we got confirmed. We have confirmed a divergence and the price changing character. That's what we have confirmed. You see how this is slanting lower, this is slanting upward. This midpoint right here, the last lower high that did what? The last lower high that did what? Created a high, low right here. This low did not lead to a new high. Sellers were still in control. Boom. Broke this low, create a new low. Who got to come into the market? The buyers. You got to understand what market price cycle you're in. What cycle am I in? You got to understand where I'm at in that market price cycle. Okay. And then what event I'm at. So this thing is going bullish. Look at it. Making that move. Waiting for it to hit the TP so I can go ahead and close 50% of my volume and put my stop loss at break even. So this stuff, I can teach you this stuff. It's not hard. I'm in July, it'll be year 6 for me as far as trading, but I've bumped my head several times, blown accounts, stuff like that, left and right, live, even in the community. But people are staying because of the value. Subscribers, they can unsubscribe. Telegram chat, they can leave a Telegram. You know, but at the end of the day, they're getting value. They know that I give value. So, and that's I want them to be, you know, self-sufficient to the point where they can see this market like I can see it. You know, in Japanese, these Japanese candlesticks are not that hard to read anymore. So, in profit, TP1 in closing. I'm trading live in front of your face. Didn't have any plans on trading live in front of your face, but the fact is that it was a dope setup. Even if it just hit TP1 and it takes the remaining of my volume out at break even. Profit is profit. Profit is profit, baby. So it's not a matter if, it's a matter when. You could ping pong this market all day long. Buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. So what it is now, this right here may be the low. Okay. This may be the low that does what? This may be the low that goes up to do what? Cause this change of character and break above and hit this 1 hour supply zone. That's how I'm able to trade with confidence. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're trading pro trend, which is, oh, TP1 got hit. Boom. Going to my platform, closing 50% partials. Damn. Stop to break even. We're gonna go about right here at let's see, 107,000 107,552.23. Let's see what I see. 107,552.23. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. Boom. Now guess what? Trade risk free. I can walk away. I can end this live stream, walk away, and not have to worry about it. That's it. That's it. Like, I'm done with the trade. I don't care what it ends at now. Obviously, I want it to go my way, and overall, you know, go way up here. That's what I want, obviously. But I've already paid myself from the trade. I've closed 50% of my volume, and now I'm risk free. I'm risk free. I'm not stressing. Boom. I let the market take me out of the market. Whether it decides to do a U-turn and take my remaining volume out, or it decides to continue to go bullish and go up here. Whatever it decides to do, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. So this is how you look at this. You got to look at this like, okay, the market came back to this high that did what? Broke this low and created this low. So the market came back to the supply zone, created a lower high, and this lower high did not do what? Break this low and create a new low. The bull stopped it and said, you're not about to break any more lows, and we want to push this back up. And you get to see the cycles. When you're able to see the cycles, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, all you got to do is join the chat. Download Telegram and join the chat. Download Telegram and join the chat. You can get your own experience, get your own personal experience. It's like somebody going to go watch a brand new movie that just came out in theaters and say, oh my goodness, you got to go watch it. You got to go watch it. You got to go watch it. All right? You got to come watch it. All this stuff makes sense to me. And I didn't use like any doohickey indicator, whatever the case may be. I don't need all of that. Okay, you don't need all that. It's just market understanding. That's all it is market understanding. Now, here's the deal. This thing could come up and break up above here and create a new high. I want to know who breathing under that door. Because guess what? This right here is a let me see. This right here, active demand zone that did what? Broke this high, led to a new one. So this right here is an active demand zone. It was unmitigated. You see it? Nothing came back and hit this wick. Boom. It's a demand zone. So you got price diverging. It didn't change character yet. It came to the supply zone. The supply zone had a lower high that did not do what? Create a new low. Bullish diverged, change character. Boom. 1 minute time frame. Let's go bullish. Got to be able to read and understand these markets. So that may be the low to take out this high, but I'm just simply going to the supply zone right here that's unmitigated. That's all. I can go forever, whatever I want to, whatever my style is, swinging, scalping, whatever the case may be. Any questions, problems, or concerns? It's nothing better than an alert going off and saying, hey, TP1 hit. You see that right there? I know it's backwards, but see right there? You see the TradingView app, the TV? It says Bitcoin hit your price number. Then the email, TP1 hit. It's nothing great. So account just increased. All right. So nobody has any questions, problems, or concerns. I think that's going to do it for the YouTube Live. I believe that's going to do it. Nobody has any questions, problems, or concerns? Y'all seen me take a live trade. So let me go over this again. Regardless of how this trade ends, I could care less because I'm risk free. But let me go over this again. How I was able to see this move. Somebody probably missed it. Somebody probably came late. One more time. All right. Number one, price moves in market price cycles. Accumulation, reaccumulation, distribution, redistribution. Okay, then it starts all over. This right here between the orange lines is a redistribution. Okay. And I look to the left and I seen that the market took out this low, which is liquidity now because it didn't respect this demand zone, took this out. Now it came to what? This area of interest that last did what? Broke structure and created this high. So now I seen that a divergence was coming in, bullish divergence, right? On the M1 time frame, I seen that this was unmitigated. I said, okay, price could possibly do what? Accumulate and go back up here, at least, and I can, grab some pips, right? Is that a mark? Yeah, it's a little mark. All right, cool. So, and I said, okay, cool. I can grab some pips based on confirmation. So here's the deal. I was looking at this, right? This low. I said when I drew it, you see how price is diverging, shooting lower. We was at this particular candle right here. We were like this. And I said, and it's recorded, I said on the live stream, I said on here, I said, okay, you said you have this low. And I looked at it, I said, well, market experience, I said, this may take another dip before it goes bullish. And what happened? The market created what? It hit the supply zone, created a lower high. So now I'm looking at the market like this. This low right here, okay? This low right here went bullish and led to this high. Came back down, respected this demand zone right here, right? But then this low, which was supposed to be a higher low, this higher low did not do what? Break this old high and lead to a higher high. It just came back to retrace this supply zone and said that the sellers were still in control. So it created this lower high. If this was a higher low, it would have done what? Accumulated, reaccumulated, broke this old high, led to a new one. But it didn't. So it showed that the bears were still in control. So the bears simply did what? Pushed it down lower, created a distribution, redistribution that not only took out this low, that took out this old low and led to a new low. So who has to come into the market now? Now that an old low is broken and a new low has been formed, who has to come into the market? Because the market created a distribution, redistribution that led to a break of the old low, created a new low. Now who got to come into the market? The buyers. The buyers have to come into the market. So that's why, boom, you have a what? Bullish engulfing candlestick, created this internal high right here, came back, distribution, redistribution, respected this demand zone right here, created a higher low, and we simply did what? Boom, took it for a buy entry, and now this is an internal break of structure right here. And now price is probably doing what? Accumulating, got a bullish divergence, change of character, and it possibly wants to do what? Create a reaccumulation right here to continue to do what? Go possibly. I don't know, but I'm risk free. I'm risk free. So every day is Sunday. What's up with it? What's up? What's up? What's up? Could you reveal your name and who you are? What's up with it? Just took a live trade on the live stream, and we already made profit. I already made profit, and then we're risk free. We're risk free in the trade, and we're in profit. Use proper risk management, and then you use proper trade management. So I'm not gonna allow ego to control my trade. Be grateful for what you was able to get. And I wish I could stay on here for the entirety of the live stream to be able to see how this trade is going to simply result and conclude. But this stuff is amazing. This stuff is not foreign. It's not foreign anymore to me. And I can teach anybody this as long as they're willing to learn and commit. That's it. That is it. This stuff is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. Anybody have any questions, problems, or concerns before we end the stream? And if you're simply a part of my Telegram chat channel, I'll give you the update on this trade. So I'm gonna tell you how much. Well, okay, that's what's up. Hey, so do you have your you need help setting up your broker account? You need help setting up your broker account? Because that's what I'm gonna help people do next. People that's in my Telegram chat, I'm gonna help them set up their broker account. Okay, so are you already a part of the Telegram? Are you already part of the? Oh, Miss I can't think of her name. The one I spoke on the phone with. I can't think of the name. I'm having a brain fart. But yeah, I remember Golden Corral. Yes, I remember. So you gotta add yourself to the Telegram chat. It's gonna be in the description below the video, or um, um you can go back to my most recent YouTube live before this one, and add yourself to the Telegram chat. Add yourself and your son. Yeah, both of y'all, both of you, being there. So I just took a live trade live on a live stream. I had no intention on taking one, but it was a dope setup on Bitcoin. So I said, why not take it and show people the power of trading? Like I'm in my office. I'm at my crib upstairs in the comfort of my own home. Not bending over backwards, not sweating, not stressing. Saw a move in the market and clicked the button to be able to get in. And now I'm risk free. I eliminated the emotion. I don't have to sit here and watch this trade. It's like, okay, my stop loss is in profit and my take profit is 12% for my entry. Let's see where this trade is going to end. What profit are you going to leave with? So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say this. I increased my account by $16 just from that one move. Let's see how many candlesticks they took. Let's count how many candlesticks they took. So we got in basically on this particular candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's just say 12 minutes. It took 12 minutes for me to make $16. How would you feel? How would you feel if you made $16 in 12 minutes? Let's keep it a buck. How would you feel if you made $16 in 12 minutes? Let's take the average hourly wage. Okay? Let's say somebody is making $16 an hour. Okay? Let's say somebody's making $16 an hour. How much are they getting paid in 12 minutes? How much are they getting paid in 12 minutes? They make $16 an hour. How much are they getting paid? First of all, you getting $3. Let me see if I did this right. Let me see if I did this right. I'm trying to see if I did this math right. Let's see. $16 an hour, and then 60 divided by, let's see, 60 seconds, 16, $3.75. So we just made, I need a piece of paper. It's this right here. Okay, so we just made $16 12 minutes. $1.33. $1.33. What? $1.33. $1.33 per what minute? Let's see. I did this wrong. Let's see. I can't. I'm having a brain fart right now. Just made $16 in 12 minutes. $1.33 per minute. Okay. So just made $16 in 12 minutes. If somebody is making $16 per hour, how much would they have made in 12 minutes? And you're saying $1.33? Let's see. Uh, I don't know. I think I'm punching it in wrong. I'm attempting to get the answer that you got. I'm having such a brain fart right now. I can't even think. Man, I'm good at math, and I'm having a brain fart. $16 an hour. $16 divided by 12 minutes. Okay. Oh, I almost lost my phone. So how much are they making if somebody's making $16 an hour, how much are they making per minute? How much are they making per minute? $3.75? That's what I got. Is that right? Is that math right? I don't think so. Nah, that can't be right. Nah, that ain't right. If somebody's making $16 an hour, how much are they making per minute? Oh, I did it right. I wasn't certain if I did it right. I just typed it in Google. So somebody that's making $16 per hour. Somebody that's making $16 per hour. How much are they making per minute? Not even a penny. No, that's not correct. There you go, Tony. It's 26 cents. It's 26 cents. They're making 27 cents per minute. If somebody says, "Hey, I make $16 an hour," they're making 26 cents per minute. Not $3.75. If you take $3.75 per minute, that's going to be more than 16. That's going to be more than $16 per hour. Do it. 3.75. You just 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. You're at 6 minutes. So it's 60 minutes. It's 60 minutes in an hour. So that's not right. $3.75 is not right. It's 26 cents. That's equivalent. Somebody's making $16 an hour. It's equivalent for them to saying, I make 26 cents a minute. They make 26 cents per minute. Now here's the deal. Just made $16 in 12 minutes. $16 in 12 minutes. So what would that be in an hour? 16 times 5 is what? 50 and 30, $80. Just made $16 in 12 minutes. That in an hour is $80. $80 per hour. So you got to realize the power of this skill set. You got to realize the power of this. $16 in 12 minutes. That means equals $16 in 12 minutes equals $80 an hour. $16 an hour equals 26 cents per minute. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's good money. But guess what? You can make that just by the click of a button. I'm not sweating. And I can care less how this trade concludes because I'm using proper trade management now. I'm using proper trade management. I can care less how this trade ends. I made some money. And all people got to do is tap in. Just tap in. I'm thinking what I'm seeing right now, this may be a reaccumulation. This may be a reaccumulation. They want to pop back up and go back bullish. But I don't know. I'm just seeing, just from market experience. It may not. Because this is an unmitigated candle. And price may want to come back to do what? Hit this demand zone right here and create a what? Higher low to do what? Go back up bullish. So yeah, now I'm seeing it now. Now that this created a bearish engulfing candlestick, this may be what? Bearish engulfing candlesticks represent a what? Distribution. So this may be a distribution, redistribution to come back here to mitigate this what? Imbalance to then do what? Go back up and create new highs. So guess what? If the market decides to come back down here and take me out at break even in my original order, then I will use another confirmation entry to get back in the market to be able to go with it again. That makes sense? Because I'm not tripping if it comes back down here and decides to mitigate this demand zone, this imbalance, because the market is standing on one leg. So now how you will read it is this. This is how you will read it on the 5-minute time frame. This is a low right here. And this will be the high. Now, one of them going to win. Either the low going to break this old low and create a new low, or the low is going to just do what? Come down here to mitigate this demand zone, and the buyer is going to say, no, you're not going to break this low. And then it's going to end up possibly being a higher low to go back up and break this old high and create a new high. That makes sense? One or the other is going to happen. Both can't. So either the market may come back down here, refill this imbalance, create a higher low, or it may not. It may not. It doesn't have to. The market could go bullish, back up without hitting this demand zone. It can do that. Or, the market creates this high. This high does not break this old low and create a new low. The buyers come in from right here, accumulation, bullish divergence, change of character, and do what? Buy from here and take it up. So I just may stay on here and take that since price is almost near that level. I just may stay on here and take it. Be able to show you all again. So I already made money from this trade. Let's see what the market does. Any questions, problems, or concerns while we're waiting on the market? Any questions, problems, or concerns? For the people that's in the Telegram chat that needs help setting up with their broker account, get at me in the Telegram. Get at me in the Telegram. Let me know that, hey, I need assistance setting up my broker account. Let me know, because I don't want you to sit up here and be a part of the community and you can't take the trades that I'm taking. Because you were too afraid to reach out to me or whatever the case may be and say, hey, Orlando, I need help, setting up my trading account. Okay, cool, bet. I can do that for you. I can help you with that. But you got to be able to speak up and talk. You're adults. Come on now. I appreciate the 6 individuals that's on the live stream. Appreciate the support. But yeah, add yourself to the Telegram chat channel. We have let's see. Rest in peace to all my dog. I be lying to find, say I don't be missing. Let's see. I'm looking at. Get at me in the chat. We got 113 members in the Telegram. 113. That boy Anthony Edwards going off. He got 20 points at halftime, and Minnesota's up 31 points on OKC. Wow, boy. The league is so unpredictable. Be anybody's night. And then, like I said, the Telegram is open to anybody. You have the function and the ability to add any friends, any family members, whomever of any whoever wants to learn the skill set. You are more than welcome to take the link and say, hey, add yourself to this Telegram. So this is the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. Like, you are more than welcome to do that. More people need to be impacted. More people need to be impacted. But regardless, I'm going to simply go ahead and conclude the session. All right, we're at 1 hour and 3 minutes. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedule in order to listen to what I have to say. It is always greatly appreciated, and I would never, ever take it for granted. Have a safe, blessed, and productive rest of your Super Saturday. Know that I love you. And as I always like to say, God created us on purpose to fulfill a purpose. So what purpose are you willing to fulfill? And always remember, don't be one of many. Be the one. All right. Take care. Do yourself a good service and justice. Add yourself to the Telegram chat. Download Telegram. Create the account. The description, the links, trading community, and trading signals will be in the description below the video. Okay. Add yourself and add whomever, your family members, friends, cousins, cousin Doodoo, cousin Dada, cousin Pinky, cousin Poo Poo, whatever. Add them if they want to learn the skill set. My whole point of the chat is for you to become self-sufficient so you don't have to rely on me or anybody else. You can rely on you. All right. Take care. Hit me up at any time. I'm an open book. I've thrown my personal cell phone number in the Telegram chat channel because we're all a family. And hey, looking forward to the next upcoming week so we can become profitable. All right. Take care. Take advantage of it. Hit me up if you need help. Salute. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.